Good afternoon, ASEAN. Welcome to ASEAN Business Report. Today is Thursday, the 15th of September 2011. You are with me, Ong Anand Amatayakun.
And I'm also here, Natakon Pladi Kun Ong Anand. Today, Prime Minister Yingluck is scheduled to go to Cambodia for a political visit, and there has been a lot of observation on this issue, Kun Ong Anand.
That's right, because it's not just about the 7-hour visit itself, but also the topics to be discussed in Cambodia, which may include, with a lot of people speculating that it's going to be a talk about the oil in the Gulf of Thailand.
Especially, because it's overlapping between Thailand and Cambodia, and there's also many players who want in.
Right, definitely. The oil rig over there could spawn a lot of dollars and baht,
yes,
basically.
There's also another issue in relation to earlier this year.
The two Thais were, yes, they were jailed for 7 and 5 years for trespassing and spying into Cambodia. So we are still waiting to hear the news if there is any slight news on the release of these two, which, you know, they may have to stay a little bit longer because they were just jailed at the early this year. So if there were news releasing of these two within lesser time, then probably we can speculate that there could be a trade, some kind of trade with Thai government and Cambodia.
Yes, the exchange, and as well, more noticeably, tomorrow Thaksin would also pay a visit to Cambodia.
Okay, we have to keep focus on that, and we still, as usual, we cover our news on the local economics and businesses, as well as international news. And we have the first news today, Kunatakan.
Yes, the Thai Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra will visit Cambodia today to further relations with the neighboring country. Yingluck's 7-hour visit is seen as an attempt to lay the groundwork for a deal for oil and gas exploration in disputed waters. Cambodia called last month for official talks with Yingluck to jointly develop areas of the Gulf of Thailand where Chevron Corp, Royal Dutch Shell plc and BHP Billiton Limited are vying to explore for oil and gas. Yingluck's trip precedes a visit tomorrow by her brother Thaksin Shinawatra, who Cambodia named as an advisor after he was deposed in the 2006 coup. The United Nations Court in July imposed a demilitarized zone around Pravihan Temple, a World Heritage Site at the center of deadly gun battles over the past 3 years. The 1962 court decision refrained from demarcating 4.6 square kilometers of contested land around the temple, which has fueled the recent fighting. Former Prime Minister Abhisit Wechashiwa had opposed the World Heritage Committee's consideration of Cambodia's management plan for the temple on grounds that it infringes Thai sovereignty. Both governments want a return to peace and developing the joint interests of the two nations, Cambodian government spokesman Phay Sipan said yesterday from Phnom Penh. Yingluck will return to Thailand tonight after meeting counterpart Hun Sen and King Norodom Sihamon. Thai government spokesman Thitithima Chaisang said. Thaksin, who remains a fugitive in his homeland, will visit Phnom Penh to give a lecture, Cambodian government spokesman said. Thailand and Cambodia have yet to demarcate their 803-kilometer land border and 26,993 square kilometers in the Gulf of Thailand that may contain oil and gas reserves. Thailand's $264 billion economy is about 26 times the size of Cambodia's, according to statistics from the Association of Southeast Asian Nations.
And the Yingluck government may be facing increasing difficulties in implementing several of its key economic policies promised during the July 3rd election campaign. These policies include the 20 baht fare for all Bangkok SkyTrains and subways, the nationwide 300 baht per day minimum wage, and the first-time car buyer program. During the election campaign, Yingluck's Pheu Thai party promised that it will reduce all SkyTrain and subway fares to 20 baht per trip from the current 15 to 45 baht. Air Chief Marshal Sukampol Suwannathat, the transport minister, said this policy will not be implemented until construction of another 10 new routes is completed. This will take several years, so it is unlikely that the policy will be implemented during this term of the government. Regarding the 300 baht daily minimum wage, It is now clear that the Yingluck government will not push for nationwide increase as promised during the election, but would try to enforce the crucial policy only in Bangkok and 6 other provinces, including Phuket. This policy has faced a strong opposition from the private sector because it will suddenly increase the labor cost by more than 40%. Third, the first car buyer campaign has also faced a new setback because financial institutions providing auto loans say they are not happy with the government's plan to return tax credits directly to buyers. Lenders say the policy will increase the loan default rate if tax credits amounting to a maximum of 100,000 baht per vehicle are given to buyers. Instead, the lenders said the tax credits should be sent to them and passed on to buyers later to ensure the auto loans are fully paid back. The government will part with an estimated 30 billion baht in tax revenues in this campaign in hope of boosting vehicle sales by 500,000 units in the first year. In addition, the Yingluck government is facing a big financial burden in implementing the rice mortgage scheme, which needs a massive state borrowing of 400 billion baht this year to ensure that farmers get a 15,000 baht per ton for rice paddies compared to the market price of less than 10,000 baht.